My name is Lola Vaivadini. I'm privileged to serve as the coordinator of the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Response Team, which is domiciled in the Office of the Attorney General, Lagos State. There has been an increase in the reporting of sexual and gender-based violence crimes in Lagos State. And apart from the various things we're doing in the Ministry of Justice and other NGOs, we felt that it was important for us to adopt a firm stance against this menace. We also have statistics that reveal that 1 in 4 Nigerian women will be defiled, raped, abused, or beaten in their lifetime. This is quite scary, and so it was important for government to take a firm stand against this menace. We've conducted our research and we found out that the establishment of a sex offenders register helps to serve as a deterrent for the commission of these crimes. There was a pathetic case of an underage girl. She was 10 years old, and you know, it's a bit of child trafficking. The mother brought her from Benin to Lagos, and she was in this elderly man's house. And she wasn't alone, there were like 5 of her. And apparently, this man is 73, he used to defile them on a daily basis. He did this for 3 years. And how we even got to know, the victim, or rather I like to call them survivors, at school, she spoke to her school counselor, and she was able to confide in the school counselor that this had been happening, and the school counselor took it upon herself to report and all of that. So when it got to us, we were touched, and we know of the truth that this man has been doing this. Imagine if this man had been prosecuted. Imagine even if he hadn't been convicted, at least we would have some sort of watch list for these perpetrators. So when we now hear this kind of case, we would have been able to take it up much quickly and would have been able to see that we will exert all our efforts to ensure that this man is convicted. So we believe that this sex offenders register came at a timely place where these perpetrators themselves now know that if they do this and they are convicted, because the sex offenders register is only for convicted offenders of sexual and gender-based violence, their name will eventually end up on the list. People, especially the NGOs, they are very excited because they've been clamoring for this. But unfortunately, we're unable to determine how effective it is because we've not really seen a drop in the reporting of rape, rape and defilement. But we're hoping that we will begin to see its effectiveness. I mean, the existence of the sex offenders register, its effectiveness, and how it's effective in serving as a deterrent. I guess what we'll eventually see is we will see a reduction of these crimes. I think the major challenge was to surpass the constitutional issue, but we found out that there was actually no constitutional issue, it's in Lagos State's purview to actually have an executive order. I'd just like to leave you with this message. What we have currently is the rape culture in the society's emphasis, and the spotlight is on the victim. Gloria was raped. Why did Gloria wear a short skirt? Gloria was indecently dressed, so she asked for it. Nobody asked to be raped. What we're trying to do with all these initiatives is to shift the attention to the perpetrator. So we would enjoin the public also to act as watchdogs. We should not blame Gloria that has summoned courage to come and speak out and seek help. Rather, we should shift the attention to Andrew, who is indeed the perpetrator.